Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I have several things that I want to let y'all know about, starting with all the stuff that's happening this weekend. So I'm really excited about this Sunday. It is a Switch It Up Sunday, which is when we, instead of all staying together for worship, we split up for workshops for a portion of the service for about 30 minutes. And we are doing things a little differently. We're really switching it up this Sunday in that we have an in-person option. And so we've got room for about 40 people to be out in our parking lot. And the way it'll work is that you'll watch the beginning of the Sunday service together on Zoom, and then you'll go off and there'll be two workshops, outdoor in-person workshop options. And then you'll come back together to watch the end of the service on Zoom. So if you're in person, that's how it'll work. If you're on Zoom, it'll be just like other Switch It Up Sundays where we'll start all together in the main room, and then you'll get to choose which breakout room. So we've got 2 in-person workshop options and 3 online or workshop options. And they're all about cultivating relationship in different ways. So the online options are cultivating relationship with ourselves, led by Karen Campbell. Cultivating relationship with our bodies, led by Caro, and by Pat Ledoux is going to help out with that one. Cultivating relationship with music, led by Jed. He's going to be here leading his from the sanctuary, and I think he'll play some piano. So that one should be really fun and rich. Sadie is going to be doing cultivating relationship with each other. That's an outdoor workshop, so that's one of the in-person ones. And that will be a mixture of some just like getting to know you games. So literally like cultivating that relationship with each other, and bubbles, just having some fun together and connecting in person. So that's one of the outdoor workshops. The other outdoor workshop is with me. I'm going to be doing one on cultivating relationship with our ancestors. And we are going to be spending some time in our cemetery and doing some kind of guided contemplative walking back there. So I really am excited about this. I'm excited to have some of you here in person, outside. But if you want to be here in person outside, you do have to sign up. So I will put the link in the comments about where to sign up. If you have trouble with the online sign up, just give me a call, send me an email, say, hey, Allison, can you put me down for one of the spots? I would love to do that. There are spots left in both workshops. You do have to indicate which workshop you want to be a part of, just because the spaces, we only have so much room for people. So if you want to be with us in person on Sunday, sign up. And otherwise, join us online, and there'll be great workshops options both ways. Also on Sunday, we are starting a week of building our All Souls altar. So the past several years, we've done an All Souls Remembrance Sunday, where we take a Sunday to remember and honor our loved ones who have died. And we often build an altar together. So this is the altar that we'll be building together. It's already here in the sanctuary. And we are inviting you to come to the sanctuary throughout next week, starting on Sunday, and drop in and add to this altar. You can either bring something in if you want to leave a photo or a memento of a loved one. You can bring it in and add it, or we have, let's see if I can turn. You can see there's a table over there that's got candles and leaves and rocks and some other various objects, shells that you can add to the altar as a symbol of your remembrance of someone. And we invite everyone to add to this altar. There are 4 different times that you can stop in and add to it. And we tried to make it a variety of times. The first one is this Sunday from 11 to 12, so it'll be right after the Sunday service. So if you are coming in person, you can add to the altar come in and add to the altar right after the service. There's also an evening option, Tuesday evening from 7 to 8, Thursday at lunchtime from noon to 1, and then Saturday from 11 to 12. So that's all next week. I'll put the link to sign up for those time slots in the comments, and so you can get those times from there. But I hope that you'll stop by and, take a few moments in this sanctuary. We'll have worship associates here kind of staffing the sanctuary and greeting you and helping you navigate anything. And they would love to see you and to help you add to our altar. So please sign up for a time, stop by, and add to our altar. And then we'll be using the altar during our service on October 31st. And so I'm going to go back to this Sunday because I haven't gotten through everything that's happening this Sunday yet, because it is also the crop walk. So we participate in the crop walk every year with our interfaith friends from around the city, and it is in person this year. It's going to be all outdoors starting and ending at Temple Beth Abraham. We've got a great group of walkers already signed up, but if you are planning to walk, make sure you sign up. I'll put the link in the comments for how to do that. And also, we would love for you to donate. So even if you can't walk, you can donate. You can use the same link that I'm going to put. And so we'd love to have you walk and donate. The money is split between some local organizations fighting hunger and some international organizations fighting hunger. But all of it goes directly to combating hunger in our world. So hope to see you at the crop walk on Sunday. So Sunday, we've got Switch It Up Sunday with in-person and online options. We've got altar building, and we've got the crop walk. That's this Sunday. Next Monday is the next session of Poetry as a Spiritual Practice, led by Roy Goodman. He usually sends out a note about that with all the information over the weekend. You can also reach out to Roy if you want more information about that, or check the newsletter. So that is Monday night at 7 p.m., and everyone is welcome. Next week, we are doing another exciting thing, which is that we are going to be dedicating a new Black Lives Matter banner. We put up our Black Lives Matter banner back in 2017 after a bunch of conversation in the congregation to symbolize our commitment to racial justice work and to doing the long haul work of making sure that Black lives do matter in our country. And we have been continuing that work ever since, and we continue to remain committed to it, but our banner does not continue to look good. It is very faded. It is falling down a little bit, so we've been working on getting a new banner so we can rededicate ourselves to this work, and we can make sure that everyone can see what it says out on the street. It's a beautiful banner. We worked with a local Black-owned business to design it, so we're super excited to unveil it on Saturday, October 30th, so in about a week and a half. We're going to do a rededication ceremony starting at 10:30 a.m. outside the front of the church. We are asking you to sign up because we're limiting numbers because of COVID and just safety and the amount of space we have out there in the front. So please do sign up. I'll put the link in the comments where you can sign up for that. We are going to have Jordan Thompson, who is one of the founders of Black Lives Matter Nashua, here as a part of that rededication, as well as Shoshana Kelly, who is the one who worked with us on designing this banner. So we're excited to welcome those guests. We're excited to have you come and rededicate our banner and bless it, and rededicate ourselves to this work. I really hope you will join us. Again, that's Saturday, October 30th, 10:30 a.m. And that is right before one of our times that you can come add to the altar. So that's another time where you can come to the BLM rededication, and then you can come into the sanctuary and add to the altar right afterwards. And I'll put the link in the comments where you can sign up for that. You may have noticed that the deadline has passed to get in donations for the auction. That was on Sunday, but I believe if you submitted something this week, you could still get it in. So if there was something you were hoping to donate to the auction and you haven't gotten around to it yet, I promise that the stewardship team will still accept it this week. So feel free to keep filling out that form. Email the stewardship team if you have questions, stew@uunashua.org. That's STEW. And finally, just a save the date. We are doing a fall cleanup, a two-part fall cleanup this year, November 6th and November 20th. Those are both Saturday mornings from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we would love for everyone to take an hour or two and come out and help us clean up our grounds. It's actually fun. It sounds like very mundane, but it's fun. You get to connect with people. You might get to jump in a giant pile of leaves, and hopefully we'll have some good weather. But there'll be more info about that in the coming weeks, but wanted to give you the heads up that that's coming up and save one of those mornings to come do some yard work here at the church. That was a lot. That's what I've got for today. I will be back next week with more announcements. And in the meantime, I hope I see you in person at one of these wonderful in-person things that we've got coming up. I would love to see your mask-covered faces there. And have a good week.